What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is me, Son of a Claus, and we're gonna go on a little adventure. So, for those of you who already know, a little game called Pokemon Go is going to come out this month. Well, the guys who are working on Pokemon Go also worked on a little game called Ingress. And it's free to download, just like Pokemon Go will be. So I guess you kind of owe it to yourself to try it out, at least to get a little taste as to what the augmented reality of Pokemon Go will entail. So take a little journey with me as we explore the world of Ingress. So this is Ingress, ladies and gentlemen. See if I can zoom out. Okay, this is where I am. As you can see, it's kind of got a GPS like Pokemon Go. And as you can also see, we have about 3 locations we can go to. 3 different landmarks, if you will. Each of them with portals. Now, the whole story of the game is actually kind of confusing, but essentially there are these portals that's spitting out something called exotic matter that's used for powering stuff, and I don't know. It doesn't really explain all that well, I guess. Either that or I'm just too ignorant to look everything up. But essentially, you play as one of 2 factions. There is the Enlightened, who wants to use the exotic matter for the development of mankind, and then there's the Resistance, who wants to stop the Enlightened from abusing exotic matter. Or at least that's our ideology. If you can't tell, I am one of the Resistance. So essentially what you have to do is you have to walk around to these portals and you have to capture them using items that you get, like resonators, and there's also like turrets that you can use to fight resonators and whatnot. So yeah, this is a portal that I captured this morning, one of 2 in Hauser Park. So now you all know where mine are. Maybe that wasn't such a good idea. But anyways, there is apparently a portal within 1.1 kilometers. I don't know exactly how far away that is. I may try and walk over there to try and capture it, or, I may just run around Nina and Appleton to see where else I can get some portals.
Target acquired. 1.1 kilometers east.
Oh yeah, let's go. So here I am outside. It's a rather lovely day. Got my Pepsi and taking a walk. Hopefully this portal isn't too far away, and since it's uncaptured, I can show you a bit more how this game works. Alright. Yeah, look at this street. This is an amazing looking street. Got some squirrels over there. I don't know if you can see them because I'm kind of filming this with the face cam. That way you can see more of my pretty mug. So yeah. Basically, according to Google Maps, I have to reach the end of this road, I believe take a left, and then later on another left. So this is going to be rather interesting, I say. And also I'm going to get quite a bit of exercise out of this. Still kind of moving right along. I finally made the first turn. Ran out of Pepsi. And I don't know, I'm on the verge of panicking as a result. So yeah, if you don't see any more of this video, then it probably means that I passed out from lack of caffeine. Alright, I'm almost there. So I didn't die from lack of caffeine. I just want to say, this game is bringing me, the location of this portal is at a park within walking distance from my house that I have never been to before. So, I mean, how cool is that? I would have never figured out the location of this place until now. And here you can see exactly why I never really went to this park. Look at how small this is. This is hardly a park. This is more like a backyard space in between two houses. Well, as you can see,
Target in range.
now within range. This is, I still don't know how to pronounce that. Ooh, I've never tried hacking a portal before, so I'm gonna see how that works.
Acquired. Resonator XM reserves. 100%. Portal key.
Okay, so that's how I gain more resources. I didn't know that. I should probably go back to Hauser and hack those portals. Ooh,
Hacking unsuccessful. Cooldown active. 5 minutes remaining.
Okay, so I can't do that more than once in a certain amount of time. That makes sense. So I'm gonna deploy a resonator. Yeah.
Resonator deployed. Portal online. Good work.
Into this place. Hint, hint. Wink, wink. Actually, I just want to get rid of these level 1 resonators. So I'm just gonna
Resonator deployed.
keep deploying them because that's gonna give me AP so I can level up and get
Resonator deployed.
Yeah. So basically, I'm
Resonator deployed.
for the resistance.
Resonator deployed. Resonator deployed. XM reserves. 100%. Resonator deployed.
Got it. Awesome. So this place now belongs to the resistance. So a bit disappointing, but hey, at least we got some experience out of it, and I'm that much closer to level 3. All right, now we're beginning to make the trek back home. Fun. More walking. But hey, I'm getting some exercise out of it at least, and if I was at home playing video games instead of, well, okay, technically I'm playing video games right now, but whatever. Alright, so I decided to drive to the Ohauser location, simply because even though it's within walking distance, I'm a bit tired out from the last park we went to, and also it is friggin' bonkers hot outside. So let's try and quick hack these portals, and then I'll get another soda, and then we'll see what else is in store. Okay, so we're still in the Ohauser location, and I own both the portals, but right now I just want to show you a bit of training mode. Let me get outside the car. Good grief, it's hot out. So this is training for hacking a portal, and even though I've already done this, they still want me to do the training scenario, so I might as well. So I'm going over to this portal.
Target in range.
Yep, here it is. Hack the portal.
Acquired XMP. You are under attack. 2% drained. XM reserves. 27.
Cool. Hacked again after a cooldown period. Hack often to build inventory. Experience unusual ideas. Right, that's part of the story. And as I've said numerous times, the story is weird. Yeah. Alright, so here we are. These are the 2 portals that I have acquired. So I'm just going to hack this one.
Acquired. Resonator. XM reserves. 100%. XMP. Portal key.
So I got some things. Level 1, okay. So I guess level 1 portals give me level 1 items. Of course, I did get 1 level 2 item, so there's that. Alright, let's see what the other one gives us. We're not within range of that, so I can't hack it. So let me just walk over there quickly. I'll just run over there. It's not far away, but it is on the other side of the parking lot. Alright, here we are. that.
Acquired. Resonator XM reserves. 100% XMP. Portal key.
Okay. Awesome. I know what resonators and XMP bursters are, but I do not know what portal keys do. Well, on to the next location, I suppose. So I think before I leave Ohauser, I just want to point this out. Look at this. This is only part of the park, okay? Look at this. This is a park. Compared to that other place that we went to, like, good grief. Okay, mini rant over. Okay, so I'm at my local Quick Trip right now, getting ready to buy a soda, and I just wanted to see if there were any portals in the area, and apparently there are 2, and both of them have been claimed for my faction, so I guess it's a little disappointing, but it just means I have less work to do. Let's take a look at these. Yeah, you can actually take a look at any portal, really, that isn't owned by you or uncaptured, and you can be able to take a look at where the portal is, who owns it, and even what kind of resonators you have on it. So, if anything, I might go there to hack them. Yeah, for me to hack them. I believe they should be hackable, even if multiple people have hacked them. I don't know. But yeah. Shout out to whoever took these portals. Where is this one? I mean, I just might want to find these portals. Ooh, I could probably put some resonators here for some experience. But like, you know, I just might want to check these places out because these look very interesting. I mean, here's a lion sculpture, and those are kind of fascinating. If you live out in an area other than Wisconsin, you might have a different animal where they, you know, take an animal sculpture and paint them in different ways and put them in different parts of your city or state or whatever. I know in Florida they had dolphins, and I think they had one other, maybe in like a different town, but I was in the Tampa Bay area, so yeah. Just thought I would point that out, and I'm gonna go and get my soda now. Oh yeah. Oh. Feel that. So I just drove over to this park, Fritzy Park, I think it's called. I'm terrible with names. And the reason why is because it's good. Come on, load. The reason why is because there is a mission involved where basically capture, upgrade these portals. And, well, as you can see, almost all of them have been taken already. However, there is one, so we can at least capture this one. What? Dude, look at this. I didn't even realize this, but, like, they just dropped history. Dude. Yeah, I did not know that this game could do that. Alright, so we are on our way to this portal. Got my other Pepsi. So I am good. Yeah, this is actually a very nice park. And all the way over there, there's a bridge trail. So it's a little disappointing that a lot of the portals here are taken and upgraded. Otherwise, I would show a heck of a lot more of this park. But this park is pretty big on its own. And over this way, there's kind of a forest trail. Of course, you gotta go through this ledge here, so we're just gonna walk around that. So here we are already. This is actually where the portal is, and really, it's only been like 10 seconds since I started recording the last scene. Let's do some haxing here. Of course, I think first it would be a good idea to deploy some resonators. Oh, I can't even use the level 4 resonate. I guess that makes sense. Okay.
Objective achieved. XM reserves. 100%.
Let's,
Resonator deployed. Resonator deployed. Resonator deployed.
Somebody's gonna come along and
Resonator deployed.
upgrade these, hopefully.
Resonator
So
deployed.
we'll be helping out our faction.
Resonator deployed. XM reserves. 99%.
Awesome. And deploying those resonators, even though I already captured this, even though I already own this, it gives me XP, so it's like, why not? So I'm gonna hack this now.
Acquired. Resonator. XMP. Portal key.
Awesome. So we just
XM reserves. 100%.
So we just contributed to the mission. And as far as I know, I don't think I'll be able to do much more here because there's no way for me to upgrade any of these. Unless if I find some level 1 resonators, but there's already like a ton of, yeah, there's like at least one level 8 resonator here, so I don't think I can be able to contribute. And no mods either, so I'm just a little useless. What is this? I mean, I already know what this feature is, but I just want to know what it says. So yeah, there's a comm here. You can actually be able to see activity of other people who play this game, other places that they captured and whatnot, and there's even a faction chat. So we can actually, so I can actually talk to other people in my faction and coordinate with them while I'm in the world doing this, which I think is awesome. It definitely helps to bring players together. It's, you know, it's like an MMO except in the real world almost. Well, I mean, I guess that was a thing. According to the game, everything else is captured, so there's, well, captured and way beyond my capabilities of upgrading, so there's really nothing more I can do. I guess I can go to nearby portals and hack them, which would definitely help get me some resources, because I definitely need more resonators. I've just been burning through them for experience, and, well, I mean, we'll see, how far I am to level 3. But, I just wanted to show this off over here. Of course, this is actually a terrible place to show it off, but over there is, the lake, and there is a bridge over there, but you can't see it. So, yeah, I'm gonna farm this area and then, go someplace else. Well, we are at the mall right now, and we're gonna see if there are any portals around here. Why is there a fire truck here? Is there a fire? I'm confused. Well, as you can see, there are actually quite a few portals around here, and all of them owned by our faction. Yeah, pretty high level ones too. Although there is this one over here that hasn't been taken. So, let's take that, shall we? Alright, well, here's the place. Oh man, looks like they're closed, out to lunch or something. Shout out to Look Sharp. It's a pretty good sword place if you want to buy swords. I mean, well, and knives and airsoft and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know where you would use them except for maybe a Renaissance fair or something, but hey, they got really nice stuff, so you should definitely check them out. At least look at their stuff. It's cool to look at. Okay, so it looks like I walked past it. That's a bit weird. Because I was like right there. And according to the game, I should have been right on top of it. I mean, look at that. There's the picture. That's where we were. So, I don't know. I think it's just up ahead. Ugh, I don't want to go into a clothing store. That's boring. I'd rather go to, like, some other place. Alright. Oh, wow. It's actually right next to a place you can plug in your phone. Alright, let's do this.
Resonator deployed. Portal online. Good work. Resonator deployed. Resonator deployed. Resonator deployed. Resonator deployed. Resonator deployed. Resonator deployed. Resonator deployed.
Awesome. And we'll see if we can link it. That one? Come on. I don't know. Oh, I don't have any keys for linking them. Apparently you need keys. So hopefully you can get one through hacking.
Acquired. Resonator XM reserves. 100% power cube.
Okay. I didn't get a key. Well, that was largely disappointing. Okay, so I'm walking away from some portals that I recently hacked, and I got a key out of that, so I'm gonna head back to the place that I currently took and try and link it to the other ones. Wait a minute, what was that? Oh my gosh. So there are two men in suits who are just behind me. They're walking towards me. And, well, they have their cell phones out too, so something tells me that they might be enlightened, trying to get their portals back. Oh, shoot. They look armed. I'm probably going to have to cut the footage right here. I mean, I know that you can't see anything because I've got gameplay footage up, but oh my gosh, they're gaining on me. Okay, I gotta go. Okay, I'm back at the portal. I'm hiding behind what is this? An Aquafina dispenser? Huh. It's a soda dispenser with the Aquafina logo on it, but there's like no Aquafina here. That's false advertising. Well, anyways, I think I ditched the two guys in the suits. Last I saw, they were headed for the pretzel maker. If there's one thing I know about secret agents, they love their pretzel dogs. Don't ask me how I know that. All right. So let's link this up. What? Gosh darn it. Did this for nothing. You've got to be... What? I got a key from hacking. What the... I don't know. I think those agents must have had something to do with it. Oh my gosh. There they are. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, they are. How do you fit that inside of a suit? Get out of here. I don't know if this thing can see me, but that was intense. And unexpected. I thought this was just a game. What? All right, I think I lost them. I'm hiding out in a hobby store in Appleton. should really check them out. They're a great store. I like them. I'll probably be hiding here for the next few days until those agents decide to stop following me. Resources are scarce. I don't have much insulin, and I've been out of Pepsi for the last few hours, but at least I'm surrounded by all these miniatures and cards and whatnot, and there's a Taco John's across the street, so at least there's that. So, looks like we've got some portals in the area. I think I might check them out before leaving. It's gonna be a little bit of a walk, but I think I can do it. I've had some time to rest. All right, we're on our way. I'm right next to the road. Apparently, there's a portal at Taco John's. I guess it's not as bad as what I thought it was. Taco John's is all right. I don't know. Well, anyways, moving on. So apparently, this portal is right here. Look at that. Look at that door. That is awesome. It's a locksmith too. So hey, if you need new locks or keys or whatever, please come down here. Been waiting for this. This looks disgusting. Oh shoot. I've been recording. Well, that sucked. But it was so good. Well, it doesn't look like there's any portals in the Burger King area. Wait a minute. What's this on the bottom? What? What? Rocket Blue took out one of my level 2 portals? How can anybody take out my level 2 portals? Rocket Blue, I don't know who or what or where you are, but if I find you, I'm going to... Wait a minute. What if he was one of those agents who was following me earlier? On second thought, Rocket Blue, you're a really nice person, and there's nothing mean I can ever say about you. Only nice things. Please don't kill me. Well, I made it back home, and I have to say I had a lot of fun. Really, as Niantic's first try at an augmented reality game, it was actually pretty darn good, pretty darn competent, and it definitely makes me optimistic about Pokemon Go in the future. Now, some of you may be wondering, would I rather play this than World of Warcraft? And the answer is possibly anything is better than World of Warcraft. I would rather play anything than World of Warcraft, at least until Blizzard takes out looking for dungeon, looking for raid, those stupid garrisons and everything that has to do with them. But I digress. And bring back the friggin' miniatures game! Do you hear me, Blizzard? Do you hear me? And now for some of my pros and some of my cons on the system. Overall, I would say that Niantic did a very good job at pioneering into the augmented reality genre. I certainly love the idea of being part of an ever-changing virtual battlefield taking place literally in my backyard. It's a good excuse to go outside and meet new people, whether it's to do missions together or to just capture enemy portals together. Not to mention, the game can lead you to some interesting new places that you may have never seen before, may have just walked past. On the other hand, it does have microtransactions, which isn't much of a negative since it is free to play and they have to make their money somehow. It's also worth mentioning that I was never bugged to buy anything, and I never felt underpowered by not buying anything. The game does have a tendency of being grindy and repetitive, as the only thing you can do is interact with portals. If you're not high in levels, it will also be very difficult for you to capture portals as well as hold your own. It's also worth mentioning that I spent nearly all day trying to capture portals, and I'm still at level 2. Yet despite this, I actually had a lot of fun with Ingress. It certainly is a lot of fun to explore the real world as opposed to a video game world. And also the quote-unquote story is ever-changing, and it's changing based on what the players do and how the players interact with the world. You know, speaking of which, they have their own YouTube channel with weekly reports on what's going on with the community, and that's certainly something to check out at the very least, even if you don't want to download the game and you're still curious about it anyways. But if you're like me and you're super excited about Pokemon Go, I think that this is an amazing opportunity to get, at the very least, a glimpse or a taste of what is to come with Pokemon Go. You certainly should do it, especially since it's free. And if you do decide to download the game, I expect you all to play Resistance. Because otherwise I'm not inviting you to my birthday party. And you do want to go to my birthday party. Right. But hey, that is a bit extreme. I mean, it is just a game. Or is it?